I know you want to see that last portion. I know you want to see the last part. And that's all. So, yesterday, we had...
Hey guys, welcome to the Lucky Stove. I'm Danielle. I think you know that by now. And I just come shopping from my cupboard, my pantry, my emergency reserves. I'm just kidding. I've got nothing in reserve. Coronavirus is not a joke. I'm praying for everybody. But back to what I was saying. I was just shopping from my pantry and I just pulled out the Notenshop almond flour. Come on over, you can see what it is. And then I'll show you what I'm going to be making. Let me move this tea out of the way. That's green tea cranberry flavor. Okay, so I've got the Notenshop finely milled amandelmeal. I've got my biologische kokosmel, which is coconut flour. I get this from the Natuurwinkel. I've got the Natuurwinkel Ermelo. I've got my granulated sweet like sugar stevia erythritol, which does not give a cooling effect. Yes, delicious. And I got this from Holland and Barret. I've got Ceylon Kaneel. I got this from a friend. She gave this to me. This is actually very special. So because it's considered quote unquote keto. So I'm trying to be careful with it. I don't want to just use it willy-nilly. So I'll tell you what all these things are going to make in a moment. And then I have my regular kaneel, and I say kaneel, but what I mean is cinnamon. I got my regular cinnamon here, delicious. I've got a tablespoon because I like to measure stuff out, an 8 label. And I have my lijnzaad, my gemalen lijnzaad. I put it in this container. It says self-spread, but this is my cream cheese container. I save them. I mean, why throw them away if you can use them? And it's gemalen lijnzaad. And then, to be honest, I did not pull my butter out of the pantry, but I do leave it at room temperature at all times. So I have my roomboter. Lekker, lekker. Now this is ongezouten. Nee, it's gezouten, which means it's salted. Okay, grass-fed, yummy, yummy. Okay, so if you follow me over to to my board, you're gonna see what I'm making. Ready? Dun da da da. You hear on the commercials, wat eten we vandaag? Well, vandaag maken we cream of no wheat. Today we're making cream of no wheat. Not cream of wheat, but cream of no wheat. Because on a keto diet, and low carb hopefully, paleo for sure, we don't eat wheat products because it does a number on your belly. Besides, it's high in carbs. For me, that's the main point, because I like wheat. I like it. But to get my health on track, I'm going to do what it takes. And that means substituting. Which, with all of that said, all of the ingredients that you saw is what we're going to use to make cream of no wheat. Follow me along. I'll meet you at the stove. Alright, so we've got 500 milliliters water here. We have 500 milliliters water. I'm going to try to do this in Dutch too. We'll see how this works out. We want to put this on medium. Well, actually, it doesn't matter. You want the water om te kokende. You want the water to cook, boil. Just like oatmeal or cream of no wheat. I mean cream of wheat. Just like cream of wheat. So you want the water to get hot. I could have just used my water cooker like Jamie Oliver does and save time, but I didn't, so what? And off. So we'll let that go, and then once the water gets hot, I will be right back. Okay, so we got all of our ingredients together in a bowl so that we're not digging through and making all kinds of horrible noise on the camera. What we got here is 3 tablespoons of almond flour. We've got sorry, this is for 1 serving, but this is for 2 people. So for 1 serving, it's 3 tablespoons of almond flour, 2 tablespoons of coconut flour. We have 1 tablespoon of flax meal, and then as much cinnamon as you want, really. You're going to have to mind your own macros here, buddy, because the spices have carbs. So that's up to you how you do it. But with all that being said, please don't tell me I should have sifted, because only Wes from High Falutin Low Carb can say that. Sift, kids, sift. Alright, now so I'm going to dump all this into this nice hot water here. Get all this out. Come on out, friends. Join the party. Right into the spa. Liquor hot tub. Okay, that's enough noise. Now I'm just going to stir. Okay. I'm just going to stir this up. It smells so good already. It doesn't take long at all. Really, all you're waiting for is your hot water. If you were smart, unlike me, you would have used your teapot to boil the water. Your waterkoker. Om zo makkelijk te doen. Otherwise, you stand here and boil the water. The one thing I didn't add was the Swedish Sugar Good erythritol stevia mix. I didn't add that yet, or the butter. And the reason I didn't is because we want to go by taste. First of all, the butter I don't go by taste. Look, I'm trying to increase my fats here. Okay, so don't ask me to minimize the amount of butter. You can minimize your amount of butter, but I'm minding my macros, so you mind your macros. Now, this is only going to take a moment, so we'll be back to you as soon as it's clear, or as soon as it's thickened up, and we'll let you see the addition of the butter and the sweetener. Okay? All right. See you soon. Alright, so now we have our cream of no wheat here. You see how thick that is? It doesn't take hardly any time at all, about 10 minutes time, like after the water has been boiling and you're stirring. Of course, you can just leave it, but I haven't because I don't want my pan to burn. So it's up to you. But you see how delicious this is? This is so nice. There's another way you can make it chewier if you wanted to, and that's by adding coconut shreds. But then you're having to add more carbs into your meal. And I was trying to find the best way, the easiest way, and the way that would not cost me so many carbs without having to add so much omegas or facels in fibers to offset that. Because here, everything that you buy is already it's already at net carbs, unless you order from a different country or something where they don't subtract the fibers from it. They don't subtract the facels. But here in the Netherlands, that's exactly what they do. They subtract it already. So on the packaging, it says koolhydraten or carbohydrates. Say for example 5, and it says facels, which means fibers, and it says 3. Well, that doesn't make you a total net. That doesn't make you net carbs of 2. It means that's already subtracted. So you can't subtract it all. That's why even on the blog you'll see that I do total, because it's only fair so that you know exactly what you're getting into. And then if you want to do total yourself, you can. And if you want to do
Right.
so now for the taste test. I know what it tastes like, but I don't like watching cooking shows where people don't taste their food. I think that's ridiculous. Ridiculous. So here we go. It's hot. Stupid. Blow your food. If your food is hot, you blow it. But it's delicious. I did add my sweet good. I have it in a jar so that way I can trick people. When they want sugar, I just give them this. It doesn't hurt anybody. There's no sucralose. There's no aspartame. There's no artificial flavors. It's just erythritol stevia mix. So I'm not hurting anybody. I'm saving your life. Well, this was delicious, and I can't wait to get to it before it cools down, actually. So, from our lucky stove to yours, may your stove bring you luck or a coupon. No coupons here today, buddy. See you later. Bye.
Okay, guys, don't forget to comment down below. Guys?